Again, this is all taking place as Kamala and her friends and the state-run media mob are touting Kamala's so-called politics of joy. Okay. In reality, nothing really joyful about today's Democratic Party. The base, well, that is comprised of virulent anti-Semites that don't love our country, despise capitalism, hate Israel, and at the top, a nominee didn't win a single primary vote, not one. Kamala Harris is the only Democratic nominee because, well, the party elites, frankly, humiliated Joe Biden, disenfranchised his voters, forced him to end his campaign. The truth is, there's nothing real or authentic about this convention going on right behind me or the Harris-Walz campaign. Even a simple trip to a gas station is seemingly scripted. In case you haven't noticed, the Harris campaign is trying to highlight Kamala eating Doritos in order to connect with normal folks like us. Take a look.
Ah, Dougie, there they are. Yeah. Thank you.
I know you want those. What do you get?
For beef jerky, can I go get it?
I do, and this is my go-to, the original nacho cheese.
So,
See corn nuts over there,
give him this
Tim?
it.
Oh, yeah,
That's the big. There you go. Corn nuts over there.
Now, maybe she'll need another really super, sized big bag if Donald Trump wins like she did in 2016. Oh, but she eats Doritos like all of us. But unlike the rest of us, Kamala had the gas station completely cleared of any and all customers, the people, the little people, as they say, us, we the people, before she arrived, possibly to avoid any awkward human interaction. Now, we saw the same thing at a Pittsburgh diner. You're going to love this. Customers, they were forced to leave the restaurant before Kamala Harris and Tim Walz arrived so the campaign could bring in their own audience. Why talk to regular people? Apparently, Kamala is so terrible at talking to people that the campaign is now forced to go to extraordinary lengths never seen before to shield her from everyday people so she doesn't have to answer a real question or talk to a member of the press or actually do an interview. And she somehow still managed to produce one of her famous or infamous word salads. And take a look.
Our election is about understanding the importance of this beautiful country of ours in terms of what we stand for around the globe as a democracy. As a democracy, we know there's a duality to the nature of democracy. On the one hand, incredible strength when it is intact. What it does for its people to protect and defend their rights, their liberty, and their freedom. Incredibly strong and incredibly fragile.
All right, Kamala without a teleprompter is a pretty scary sight for Democratic Party elites. Whoosh. And it's, not just the word salads. It's Kamala's radical beliefs that we have been showing you night after night after night. They're too far, for most Americans. And her campaign knows it, which is why they are trying desperately to get her to flip and to flop and to flail and to change every stated position she's pretty much ever had. Because top Democrats know that if America understands who she is against fracking, against drilling, defund, dismantle, no bail laws, Kamala Harris, let's decriminalize the borders. Let's give free health care and housing and education to illegal immigrants. If, in fact, they know her position on the issues of the economy, Bidenomics is doing great, she said recently, but I'm going to deal with inflation on day one. Well, I thought inflation was transitory. I thought the border was secure. Why haven't you been to the border? Well, I haven't been to Europe either. They know if the American people know her real opinion, she will lose in a landslide if her beliefs are known. That's why, by the way, her website is scrubbed of all policy positions. But don't worry, let not your heart be troubled on Hannity.com. I have Kamala and Tim Walz in their own words. Now, the one original proposal that she announced, socialist price controls on groceries, she's against price gauging, is getting trashed on both sides of the aisle. Very harsh rebukes in both the New York Times and the Washington Post. But don't expect to hear any real policy discussions this week because this convention, of Kamala Harris, it is scripted to the T. And they went to great lengths to rehearse even a stop at a gas station and replace real people eating at a diner, at a restaurant. You have to go. Let's bring in the people that are actors even or supporters. So you better believe the convention is going to be the most scripted, the most phony in DNC in human history. And Kamala, the con artist, well, the phoniest campaign we've ever seen. Smoke, mirrors, lies, deception, manipulation. And frankly, all of that is corrupt. Now, any moment, by the way, we expect Kamala Harris is going to take to the stage right behind me. And as a matter of fact, they are doing the introduction. She's only expected to speak for about 2.5 minutes. We'll carry that whopping 2.5 minutes straight from the teleprompter to your bedroom, living room, study, wherever you happen to be.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.